Alright. It's time to do this. This is the one, I'm telling you. It is the one. So my PS4 controller is all warmed up. Origin is currently installing. Dropping 30% frames? What the crap? Why the heck's my frame rate so low? It must be because I'm downloading stuff. Origin is currently downloading, so the frame rate might be really crappy right now. But I fully expect it to get better. It better get better. Okay, I can literally see the number of dropped frames falling. It's below, or it's about to be below 25% now. I'm going to test my internet speed. This is actually insane. Well, no problems there. Something like 84 megabits. My frame rate is still garbage, so I don't know why it's... Yeah, that's unacceptable. I'm gonna have to restart. And we're good. So, okay. %0 frame rate drops. Let's go. No. Jedi Master. Jeez. This sucks. I'll just do the first one, I guess. one's at 2%. Better test.
Listen, I don't want to upset your rhythm, Cal, but the boss wants a word. It's gonna be good for us. Here he is, Chief.
An error has been detected on line 10A. All our clamps are jammed. I need 2 workers to climb up and secure the cables.
That's not an easy maneuver.
The Count will double your pay for this shift.
Come on, Cal. What's your score? That couldn't hurt. Huh?
Okay.
All right. Let's go.
Get to work.
Oh crap!
I'm right behind you.
Nice. And we're off. All right, I'm still working on getting, making sure my Twitch volume settings are correct. So it's completely possible that you can't hear a word I'm saying. But if you can, I'm the centrist, and this is Deathless game number 1 as we begin our epic journey towards completing every video game ever created. You heard it right. Every video game ever created.
Now you look at that. A separatist ship. I haven't seen a Luke or Hulk in ages.
Yeah. Ages.
Breaking her will be big money. All right, let's go.
All right. Sound check, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Look out! Hands up! Hell?
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Ladder's out, though. Gonna have to find another way.
Yeah, no problem. I'll improvise.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Depart this barge immediately. You are not approved trash.
Trash. Just not approved trash.
All right. Sound check complete. We are rolling.
Easy there.
Just passing through.
Hurry up. We're close to finishing ahead of schedule. I can just about taste the credits. It's gonna be a wild night tonight. Let's get this job done.
Reckless Cal.
Good to see you.
You too.
Ah, I can't take my hands off the controls.
That's the
So I put on my
idea.
headset.
Sounds like scrap rats. Creepy. Just passing through, guys. No need to come out and say hi this time.
Hey, Cal, I'll meet you at the clamps.
Sounds good. Be there soon.
All right there. There we go.
How'd you get here?
How'd you get here?
Look, the ship cutter is here. There it goes. Hey, we should get moving. Yep, good looking out.
These are the type of cinematics I really like because they're kind of like baked into the game itself.
Hurry, we gotta finish before they start cutting this wing.
Cal, use the manual override lever below.
Oh, I'm actually really nervous.
Your turn.
It's been probably 3 weeks since I've done a run.
All right, clamp secured.
I just felt so down after the last run I did,
Still here.
where I died on the Dathomir slide.
Done.
It just felt so bad.
Got this. We're done. Get out up here. Come take a look at this. It's a Jedi fighter. What a score! It's a real scrapper's payday. I mean, this he's been here, what, 4 years?
5.
Whoever flew this went down in a blaze of glory. Those Jedi. Real tragedy. Yeah, I've always said they couldn't all be traitors.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess it's just our lucky day. Empire's gonna get a lot of good material out of it. Yeah, here we are, scrapping these ships from the war just so they can turn around and make new ones. What a racket, huh? All of us risking our necks for the bosses. And the pay was better back during the Republic, too.
Hey, you really should watch what you say.
Listen to me. Find us feel like this, it'll be your ticket off this soggy rock.
What makes you think I want out of here?
Come on, Cal, you're a young guy. You don't end up like me. Eventually, you gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny.
I make my own destiny.
Whatever you say. Hey, we should get back down.
You're not listening to me. What was that?
Alright, IRL strategy. If you're ever falling down a side of a cliff or a hill or a skyscraper or whatever to your death, try to grab onto something. Hit a wall, perhaps. Don't just wait until you go off the edge and hope that there's this exposed piping just hanging there, just waiting to save you.
Cal! I can't climb up!
Bro, just hang on.
Consent me!
No, don't let go.
I can't hold on!
Bro, no! You okay, bro?
I'm all right. Just pinned down.
Pilot's gone. I'll get us out of here. Just hang on.
Watch out, Cal!
Look out! This thing is barely flying. Hold on! Prof, you all right?
Yeah. Okay,
We gotta move. Come on.
hell happened? What was that back there? Was that you? Well, that was the Force, wasn't it?
Just forget what you saw, okay? Please
No,
trust me.
I've seen the stories. I've heard it.
Prof,
Bounties out on people like you.
I know.
Yeah, we're ready. We need to be careful. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
You holding up okay?
Good. Yeah, you?
Yeah. Cal, I've been working with you some time now. I've never seen you do anything like that before. We've been through some hell together. So, I know the risk that you took for me. I don't know how to repay you.
Don't mention it. I mean it.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. But this place, it's not safe. Maybe you should, disappear.
Just gotta head back to my place, grab my bag. Tappers owes me a favor.
I heard he was up on Mount Shadella.
Yeah. You won't be seeing me for a while, Prof.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Cal.
Prof? Prof, wait up.
Spooky.
Where are you going?
I'm so ready to just be done with this game and move on to something else. But I gotta beat it first. If you hit that 66 times, you'll trigger an Easter egg where you can hear Palpatine being like, "Order, execute, order 66. Yeah, but I don't have time to do that, so I'm gonna hit it 3 and then move on. I hope you notice I'm trying not to talk during the cutscenes, so like let the story play itself out. I like to let the characters speak for themselves.
Apprentice, mark well and listen.
Master.
Trust only in the Force.
Train has stopped.
Yeah, something's going on.
Everybody up. Identification ready. Move out and line up.
Probably just another contraband inspection.
Is this all of them?
Yes, second sister.
We seek a dangerous fugitive. This is no common anarchist, but a devotee of the treasonous Jedi Order. Failure to turn over this traitor will result in a charge of sedition. Turn yourself in, or everyone present shall face summary execution.
I think it's time someone came forward. I've been working on this heap a long time. Way before the war. We refit and rebuilt ships. Best in the galaxy. Then came the Empire. And engineers became scrappers. The workers, they just started getting worked.
Rolf.
We all know the truth. We're just too afraid to say it. To the Empire, we're all just expendable.
Yes, you are.
No!
Look at this. A lightsaber.
I found the Jedi!
What's that? Checking out the disturbance.
Oh, that hurts.
Hold it! Don't move! How'd you get here?
Easy now.
Got a stowaway.
Hey, you don't need to call this in.
Quiet. This is TK-8190. Repeat, did you say Jedi? How did someone sneak in?
Alright. So, in summary,
Is that over the comm? The Jedi?
again, another in real life example. I try to take what I do. Look, here's what I do. I'm a teacher, right? Full time. Well, not full time yet, but I work as a sub full time. So,
Okay, I'm done. I've sealed the cargo door.
I always try to take learning opportunities, alright? So here's a learning opportunity to take from this. If you are being held at gunpoint by a tyrannical fascist
One way out.
genocidal murderer, that might not be the proper moment
Gotta keep moving.
to begin lecturing them passionately on freedom and civil rights and the whole
I chose to rest instead.
the whole deal. It did not work out well for our friend.
Stay back. Just stay back.
I'm blanking on his name. Whoops. Yeah, sorry, I forgot your name. Unfortunately, I don't see the purpose of the speech there besides a quick and easy way to die. So, just, again, perhaps it's not a good idea.
Where did you come from?
Nice. If you get in behind their blind spot, you can sort of, like, evade their dodge a little bit, even without using any of the evade triggers. And that's kind of just what I did right there, especially because when he goes up high for that heavy attack, it telegraphs the crap out of it.
You want to be next? You'll be next.
I want to stay in the center here, so that I don't accidentally roll over the edge. Which is actually possible no matter what you do. Excuse me. Cut all the way through. If you
To the front. Stop the train.
If you cinematic kill an enemy too close to the edge, there's a chance you can actually roll over his back and off,
Gotta move in between.
and that would obviously be an end to the, a very unfortunate end to the run. I'm rolling just for flair. I hope you all appreciate it.
Faster.
And that roll I actually do, that's not just for show. You do that at the end to avoid that final shot, because there's a decent chance you'll get hit by it if you don't.
You shot the coupling out. Gotta get down.
And drop.
No. Whoa! This is bad. only way is up.
Going sideways. And up we go.
We're here to help!
Who are you?
No time! Keep moving! We'll pick you up when we can!
Alrighty then. Oh, this might be bad. You saw how even that repositioned a little bit too close to her comfort. By the way, if you wondered how I was parrying those back, that's because he always shoots from the same place. So if I remember exactly, so if I know when he shot, and I do, because I can hear it, then I just, all it is a simple matter of timing out how long the shot should take to get to me in that position.
What now? Train stuff?
And when you've played this level like 40 times, that becomes pretty simple.
This can't be good. Whoa!
Jump now! Hold on!
If you don't jump, you actually survive. Anyway, you just, the same thing happens.
Going somewhere. I recognize that stance. Perhaps you had some training after all. Who was your master? Padawan? Someone I killed, perhaps? What Jedi gave their life so that you might live?
Alright, let's dance.
You can't match my speed.
I don't have to match your speed if you keep leaving yourself open to... Wow. That was a little annoying. Okay, fine. I should have had target lock on that whole time. I apologize. That was a little sloppy of me.
Verily, you won't dodge the next.
Cool beans. Thankfully, there aren't a huge number of quick time events in the game, or else I would like the game less.
Get on board!
shut that thing off and grab some seat.
Thanks for the help. But who are you people?
My name is Sir Junda, and this is my captain, Grease Dritus.
How you doing? Yeah, the Mantis is my ship, but you better pay attention to this lady here.
So, who are you?
Cal. Kestis. Who was that back there?
An Imperial Inquisitor. She's a Force user hunting Jedi survivors. And now that she knows who you are, she will not stop until she destroys you.
How do you know so much? And why'd you help me?
We track Imperial communications. We heard the Inquisitors were heading to Braca, so we made our move.
Oh, yeah? And what's the bounty on Jedi these days anyway?
That's gratitude for you.
Look, I get it. You've been surviving on your own for so long that it's impossible to trust anyone. And it's what's kept you alive. But this is about something bigger than just surviving.
Like what?
Like rebuilding the Jedi Order.
You too? Anybody else?
Oh, we're not good enough for you?
Not really, no.
Jedi Council?
They're gone.
So I'm all you've got.
Captain, set a course for Bogano.
Aye, aye.
In the meantime, try and relax. Go, you're safe. For now.
Foreboding.
You gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny. Calico! You were talking in your sleep. Weirdo.
Grease?
Not now, I got work to do.
Rude.
That's all. I wrote it. Years ago. You touch an object and witness events connected to it. You feel its history.
It's an echo in the Force from the object.
Not many Jedi have that skill.
How would you know that?
I was once a Jedi, but not anymore.
Do I know you?
No. But I knew your master, General DePaul. He was a true guardian of the Republic.
He was a hero. Listen. Something happened to me during the Purge. I survived, but my connection to the Force is damaged. When I meditate, if I let my guard down, I lose control. And it's like I'm back in that moment when...
You survived, Cal. And you're not alone. Not anymore.
We're coming up on our destination.
Bogano. A Jedi I knew discovered it before the Purge. You won't find it on any maps.
The Empire doesn't know this place exists?
No.
So, what's the plan? We hide out here?
We're done hiding, Cal. See that structure over there? I believe that vault holds the key to rebuilding the Jedi Order. But it requires someone strong in the Force to pass its test.
And since you're not a Jedi anymore, that's why you need me.
I know you don't trust me. And I'm not really sure I trust you. But we have a common enemy. And a common cause. I'll share more of my plan after you reach the vault. But, until then, there's someone here I think you should meet. May the Force be with you.
All right then. In a minute, we're gonna finish
Jedi, then.
sort of the final cutscenes,
Why does Seer need me?
and then I will give an explanation of who I am, what I'm doing here, and my plans for the future, and what you're gonna see not just in this run, but
Just need to focus my mind.
in all my runs. This is the first skill, overhead slash. I will rarely use this.
Hey, BD1. I'm Cal. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm looking for someone. No, not you. I'm searching for a Jedi, I think. Hold on. You know the Jedi? What do you know? Wait, hold on! Did you just slice that? Thanks.
This game really does look quite nice.
That's the vault Seer mentioned. Whoever I'm supposed to find must be waiting there. Any ideas? Gotta get across this gap somehow. The zip line? Whoa! How'd you know that would work? Wait, you didn't? Careful over there. That doesn't look safe.
Bogano is really quite a cool planet. Really interesting environment.
Hold on, BD1. I'm coming. Whoever lived here used this room for storage. They kept food and supplies. Hey, that was pretty brave. You okay? Wait, I can help you with that. Will you let me? Oh, okay. Well, your scomp link is busted, but this should help you get moving for now. Try that. The vault. Yeah, that's where I was headed to. Okay, well, first we gotta figure out a way out of this place. BD, that's a little small for me. Don't worry, I'll find my own way out. Tight fit, but this should work. Those vines look like they lead somewhere. Hope they're sturdy. Yeah, I'm all right. Healing stem. They're full of surprises. That's better. Thanks, little droid. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Here, hop on board. Go. How'd you get here? Don't remember? I've never known a forgetful droid. Can't argue with that. Hey, a chest. Think the Jedi would mind if we grab supplies?
Nope, and neither will anyone else when we raid their chests over the rest of the game.
That's where we need to go. I can feel it.
Alright, so I am the centrist. Thank you for watching all the way through the tutorial. And what I do is I beat games deathless. What does that mean? It means if I die, I don't restart the section. I don't restart the level. I restart the entire game. I am a player in the quest of perfection. You can never truly play a game perfectly.
We gotta find another way.
But I think the closest that I can come is to beat a game without dying, so to speak, the way the character himself would have completed it if these events were really taking place.
Good job. Where are you going? Something was in there. This tool was used by someone eager to reach the vault. Run for it.
So that's the general idea. I want the bog rat to die first. Ow. What was that garbage? Wow, that was sloppy. Alright, so yeah, that's the most general way to think of my streams, is that I complete the game the way the developers intended it to be beaten, right? So whenever I come to a decision, I think, what would the developers want me to do in this spot? What would Cal Kestis really do in the reality of the situation? Stuff like that. And that is, of course, Deathless, because if Cal Kestis dies, then there's not much of a game, is there?
Nice job.
And of course, if Respawn, since Respawn,
Something in there?
it forces you to respawn, that would seem to say that they don't want you to die during the game.
Try again.
It's difficult, Master.
Yes, the path is difficult. It may seem impossible, but with persistence and the Force as your ally, you will overcome any obstacle. You will master any path. Now, do what you must to reach me. Faster, more intensely. Now, reach my position.
I did it. Persistence and the Force is my ally. Just remembering old tricks. Think you can show me that shortcut again?
Nice. Alright, so now on to the specifics of the run. Alright, so it's Deathless, that's obvious. It's in the title. But there's also a couple other things to it.
This area was used for meditation. There's someone familiar with the Jedi Order.
The most important thing is that it is 100%. There's a lot of secrets and all this kind of stuff that's in the game. The developers put it in the game because they want you to use it, and they want you to look into it. And I think it's a waste to not do that. So I unlock all all boxes, all crates.
This bag brought it from Coruscant. They were frustrated with the Jedi Council.
Every different cosmetic upgrade, or not really an upgrade, but every different cosmetic, and every piece of hidden lore in the game I get in this run.
Oh, okay.
And yes, all of that has to be done Deathless as well.
Scanning again?
I'll be on, and so also, as you notice, whenever I get a weapons, an enemy,
Someone may camp here. They were excited to discover a giant
enemy
creature that was
lore,
close by.
or, Force Echo, or any other lore at all, I always look at it. My reason for doing that is actually so any viewer who wants to, first off, for verification to show that I got everything, and secondly,
Can you slice this? Sorry about your scalp, but standing up to that bog rat, pretty brave.
and secondly, as a way of letting the viewer look at any piece of lore for longer if they want, since I am moving pretty fast.
Protector of Bogana. I thought that was you.
So if at any time you want to view any of the lore, just pause the video, read it to your heart's content, and then move on when you're ready.
Racy there? Oh, it's on.
It's a tall thing.
We're not finished yet. Okay, you probably would have won. Probably.
We're basically going to go today until I die. That's the idea, anyway.
Good job.
I don't know, I'm so tired. I got a bunch of sleep last night. Ugh.
Amazing.
I guess all the way through. All up to Zepho, I don't know. Well, I've been dying at a lot of weird places, so I can't really say anything's easy street.
I left behind and gained access to the vault and this recording, one of many encrypted stored in the droid. I am Master Eno Cordova. I may not know your name, but I know your purpose. The fate of the Jedi Order lies in your hands. This
It always seems to, doesn't it?
vault is a sacred temple, built by a vanished civilization known as the Zepho. Meditating here, I was granted a premonition through the Force, a vision of doom. I have placed inside this vault a Jedi holocron, containing a list of the names and locations of young Force sensitives throughout the galaxy. Ahead, you will find the inner chamber of the vault, but also another test. I can only trust this holocron to someone who has followed my path and understands. Seek out the hidden tombs of the three sages and learn to perceive the mysteries of the Force as the Zepho once did. In this droid, you will find everything you need to succeed on this journey. Go to the Zepho homeworld. There, you will find peace in the eye of the storm. Good luck, Jedi. And may the Force be with you.
I guess you were the someone I was supposed to meet. You know, I've been alone for a while now. Without any purpose, just hiding. There's no way to live. Not for a Jedi. Or a droid. Maybe Seer was right. Maybe we're done hiding. Hey, you want to meet some, friends of mine? I think I found what you wanted me to see.
Sounds like you did. We'll be waiting.
Alright then, let's go. This one's going quite a bit better. Thank you. Got a little bit of backtracking to do here in Bogano before I go. There's a really nice health stim crate that I want. It saves me a pretty decent amount of time to get it now. Well, I shouldn't say that. It doesn't actually save me any time, but it's a lot safer to get it now than to wait.
friend. It appears the Zepho had some interest in Dathomir. Strange. For such a peaceful culture to have any sort of fascination with a place so dark.
I'm looking.
After you play the game, it's kind of clear that the mural is Kashyyyk. But I guess it'd be hard to see based on this just starting. Get to within decent distance so BD1 can run up to him. Because the moment you do this, the boggling like jumps back into its hole and you can't get the scan off. Now this is the backtracking. I go back this way. Oh look, the Binog is kind of rolling around, enjoying the life, enjoying the sun.
I sense something over here.
That was nice and simple. Can I get up? Oh! I don't know what that was. That was a little weird.
It was after boggling eggs and the pack fought back. That was close. Stim crate. Should be here. Wait, can he carry more?
Oh, he can carry a lot more somehow. I don't know how he even fits them. Because he ends up carrying like 10 at a time, which is kind of ridiculous. Ow! Let's go! Oh, you piece of crap. I'm gonna cut you in two for that.
Some help here, BD1?
Scan the Binog mural. Grab my first costume upgrade.
What do we find?
You can also see that I'm going to equip each new upgrade as I get them. Just to kind of show them off and so you can see what they look like. Well, that's a good sound. Alright, time to leave Bogano. Look at that awesome moon, I want to say. Might just be a different planet in the system. Wow. Just such a really cool game. Great design. Let's keep rolling.
You passed the test.
So you knew about BD1?
Come on board. We'll talk inside.
Oh, BD1, this is Grease. Hey, Grease.
What is that? Get off my sofa! Get off my sofa! No! Get out of there! Get out!
That is BD1. He's with us.
I don't care who he's with. Have any idea how hard it is to get oil stains out of petroleum fabric?
Not really.
Oh, I hope you found something better out there than this droid.
Oh, calm down, Breeze. He did. Tell us, Cal.
The vault was built by an ancient civilization called the Zepho. A Jedi named Eno Cordova hid something inside of it.
What did he hide inside?
A holocron from the archives. It contains a list of Force-sensitive children.
The next generation of Jedi. I knew it! Oh, Cordova, you old fool.
You knew him?
Yes. A long time ago. I was his apprentice. Cordova was a loner. That little droid and I are probably the only ones that know about Pagano.
Hold on, wait a minute. A hollow what?
A holocron. It stores information, but only accessible to Jedi. Hang on, I think I have one around here. Use the Force.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen.
With that list of Force sensitives, we could rebuild the Jedi Order and defeat the Empire.
Okay, no problem. Let's get it.
Well, except the holocron is hidden deep inside the vault, and to get it, we have to follow Cordova's path. He mentioned something about the planet Dathomir and a Zepho homeworld.
All right, well, where are we going? I'm just asking because I was thinking of maybe making some food.
Look, before we do anything, I need to know something. How come you're no longer a Jedi?
I had an experience that changed my perspective. So I cut myself off from the Force.
But you still want to rebuild the Order.
I believe that rebuilding the Order is the best chance we have against the Empire. What do you believe?
The cutscenes for this game are hideously long.
Empire, so I don't really have a choice.
Cal, as long as you're alive, you will always have a choice.
It's why there's such a small speedrunning community. It has to be, right?
We're in.
Dathomir Zepho. It's your choice.
I really wish I could just get Dathomir out of the way, but there's no point.
Hey, Grease, what's this thing?
What? You've never seen a terrarium before?
Sure, but don't they usually have plants in them?
Well, I've been a bit busy hauling you around the galaxy. But you know, you could pay me back with some seeds.
Thought you hated nature.
When it's out there, you betcha. But when it's behind a comfortably thick wall of embarring glass, that's perfection.
All right, I'll see if I can find any.
The references in this game are completely on point.
Seer, can you feel the Force at all?
Bar and Glass is such a good reference.
Instead of opening up, push it back down. The exact opposite of what you should do.
Out there, I remembered something about myself before the purge. It was painful, but like I found a piece of myself.
That's good. You're learning to embrace the Force again.
How can you say that?
Because I know what it means to live without it.
Okay, I'll keep trying.
Where to next, Cal?
If you talk to her again, she just says nothing, right? Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
I wonder where we should go next.
We're going to Zepho. You know exactly where we're going. Jeez.
Must be hard watching all your friends get gunned down. I mean, you know, purged or whatever.
Sensitive much?
What? It helps to talk about it, right? No?
Yes, it was difficult. But you must hope, not forget. You must remember the mistakes of the past and change things going forward to make sure they never happen again.
Sounds like you're not too sure everything is going to work out.
I'm not. That's why adaptation is important. Whether it's a course of action or an idea. We all have to be ready to change.
Sit down, kid. It's time to land. Think of a storm brewing down there. This might not be the best time to land.
Something strange. Those winds are interfering with our comms.
Hey, Cordova mentioned something about peace in the eye of the storm. Well, I can just make out a settlement in the middle of it.
Then we have to get there.
Copy that. Couple bumps ain't gonna kill you, kid. Unless the wind picks up. Can you tell that bucket of balls to keep his opinion to himself?
I'm sure everything's under control.
It's under control. It's just a little tricky. Okay, hold on. Oh. Huh. Perfect landing. Easy money, baby.
But I'm still getting a lot of interference on the comms. It's gonna take me a minute to get them back up.
I'll search for signs of Cordova in the meantime.
Good. I'll be in touch once I crack this.
Alright.
Cal, over here. You did good work on Bogano. The more information we gather on
Can't see her very well, but, you know.
the closer we'll get to stopping the Empire.
I've heard of ancient cultures, but don't know much about them.
They should put some more interior lights in.
I was obsessed with the Zephyr, believing their teachings to be important. I too was intrigued by the mysteries of our galaxy. You better get moving. There's a lot to learn here. Good luck.
No, I must expend every dialogue option.
I can see you two have been through a lot. It's not easy.
No, it's not. But I think of those who believed in me at one point. If I give up on myself, then I give up on them. I'm sure you have a few of those.
Prof, friend on Bracca. He sacrificed himself so I could live.
That's a very generous interpretation of events.
A lot of people depend on you, even if they don't know it yet. Keep going, Cal. For Prof. For everyone.
BD-1's a helpful droid.
He does seem to be warming up to you.
Cordova must have really liked droids. He decided to leave such important information with BD-1.
I only assume he chose BD-1 because he needed some sort of ability to store encrypted information. These exploration droids are good tools for that sort of thing. But I'm sure he's more than that.
No, he's not. He's only a droid.
Please, I'm trying to collect your thoughts.
I'm trying to collect your thoughts. I must collect all possible dialogue in the game. No, that's not true. There's a bunch of dialogue that would happen after the storyline, which you just aren't gonna see.
What are you looking at?
Who are you talking to?
Just my ship, the Manus. Good name, right? Intimidating. Oh, what do you know? You've probably never even flown a ship. Maybe I'll teach you one day when you're done with your Jedi stuff. I'll even give you a discount.
Nice landing, Grease.
Me? Oh, yeah. Not a problem. It's easy for a skilled pilot like myself, especially when flying a ship like this. This baby was a steal. Well, I mean, I didn't steal it. I bought it. Well, I sort of, almost. I mean, I took out a small loan. Big loan, actually. No, it's fine. Look, we're all fine. Don't worry about it. Don't you have Jedi stuff to do? Get to it, kid.
Nope, just talking to you.
Been just you and Seer for a while?
Oh yeah, she's great company. What about you? How long were you alone on Bracca?
Oh, I wasn't alone. I had, people.
Friends?
It's hard to have friends when you have secrets.
Don't worry about it. Friends are overrated. What did that say?
He said we're all his friends.
Oh, well, that's kind of nice. What do you want? You're up to something. Nothing gets past old Greasy. I'm watching.
Alright, it's a while before the next cutscene, so we are on the move.
Hey now. What is it?
There's a lot of stuff going on with Star Wars lore that I'm not really sure about, but all of it is after like Rise of Skywalker or like in the middle of like the Resistance period, and there's a lot of changes that are unclear, which is what happens when you deliver a movie that literally destroys the lore of your entire series, in ways that make literally no sense.
Cal, can you hear me?
The Empire. They found Zeppo.
If they were following the Mantis, we would have been sworn.
It's partly Star Wars' fault in the first place.
Let's hope. Just got our comms working. I'll try the same workaround and back into there.
Star Wars has always attempted to have like a really consistent canon and storyline, like even like to a pretty high extent, right? It's probably of all the series that I can think of which desperately try to make it work. I guess I would probably rank it second in terms of consistent canon, or at least trying to make consistent canon.
Mother used this fabric to keep her child warm. They were on the run from something.
Excuse me? I don't understand how I felt. What if I just don't? No, made it. I can't even comprehend what just happened. How? Yep, very done. Very done. See you tomorrow. Unbelievable.